question mark now. Already seen as one of the greatest of his generation. The only question that existed. Throws the gloves away.
Excuse me, sorry.
This generational talent, how is that for an image? And there is Barry Wanzer, the first over the wall with his father. And there is something fitting about the colours of his car, of his overalls, matching those of his national flag. The first Spaniard to ever win the Indianapolis 500. And a word for Marcus Ericsson, a valiant effort. The second Borg Warner can't be far away for him now. It was a brilliant race.
The look on his face tells you second means absolutely nothing at the Indy 500. The heartbreak is real. Only matched by the elation of this gentleman and this team. What a drive. What an accomplishment.
Great job.
One of the comments in there, now you're a real IndyCar driver. That's telling about how much this means.
So it's called Peace Through Strength.
You look into the eyes of these young Americans who are giving up the best years of their life in a uniform to serve their nation. They are incredible.
Through our power and might, we will lead the world to peace. Our friends will respect us, our enemies will fear us, and the whole world will admire the unrivaled greatness of the United States military. We will replenish the pride of our armed forces, end the recruitment crisis.
We don't fight because we hate what's in front of us. We fight because we love what's behind us.
God bless you. God bless our armed forces. God bless our men and women serving overseas. And God bless the United States of America.
Good evening, Charlotte. How we doing? Well, on behalf of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, we're here to watch some NASCAR. But while we do, we are here to remember. We are here to honor. We recognize the depth of the service and the sacrifice of these men and these women who put it all on the line for every single one in this crowd. For these folks, from the privates to the sergeants to the lieutenants to the generals, they know that freedom is not free. And while you're watching this race today, pay very close attention to that name on the windshield of every single driver. The name of an American who paid the full price so that not just them, but their spouses and their kids and their families and their parents and their grandparents, generations of Americans whose lives are fundamentally changed. But they did that so that you and I could live free. Next year, we will celebrate in 2026 250 years of our great American Republic. Now, I'm an Army guy, so I'm a little biased. This year is the 250th year of the United States Army. We love all of our services, don't we? And the Navy too, I'm sorry. But I want you to remember, and I'll close with this. Next year, 250 years ago, in 1776, some incredibly brave men charted the course so that we could live free. Let's go! But you never get 1776 without 1775. Without those who are willing to take up arms to defend it. So what is the state of freedom in our nation today? The state of freedom in our nation today is looking at you right now. We are still prepared to defend this with our blood in this land. America is free because we are still strong, and we will stay strong. God bless you, and God bless a sport that still prays in the name of Jesus Christ. for God, for country, and we salute all of you. Thank you for having us today. God bless.
Let's hear it one more time for the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. Thank you to all of our servicemen and women for joining us on stage.
I'm here to introduce the one and only number 8, Kyle Busch!
Starting 23rd. You have it, Pete Hegseth, U.S. Army Sergeant Arnold Rosales, U.S. Marine Corps Captain Brian Legg, and U.S. Navy Captain Jeremy Alata.
This Memorial Day, the USO and Coca-Cola are proud to salute America's military service members and their families, especially those who made the ultimate sacrifice. On this 40th year of the Coca-Cola 600, I am honored to be here today with my fellow 2025 USO Service Members of the Year and our Coca-Cola 600 Grand Marshals, United States Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, U.S. Army Sergeant Arnold Rosales, U.S. Marine Corps Captain Brian Legg, and U.S. Navy Captain Jeremy Alata. We are proud to stand here in remembrance of those we've lost and in gratitude for the people now serving our great nation as members of the United States military. Please join the United States Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, U.S. Army Sergeant Arnold Rosales, U.S. Marine Corps Captain Brian Legg, and U.S. Navy Captain Jeremy Alata in saying the most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
inside of him from Texas, Chris. Inside of row number 4, that's Ty Gibbs. Is outside from Las Vegas, Nevada, the driver number 4, Noah Gragson.
Starting in position number 9, inside of row number 5, driver of that number 48 car is Alex Bowman. On the high side of him, the defending race. 17th starting spot inside of row number 9, an 8-time winner here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's Jimmy Johnson. Alongside of him is Dave Woodruff, number 21.
600-mile challenge for these drivers in this series. It's the longest, most grueling, toughest test of man and machine and the pit crews. Through all those pit stops, it's going to be a workout for each and every one of them if they want to win the Coca-Cola 600.
12 new sets of tires, plus the qualifying tires are down in the pit area. The tires rebranded for this race.
Drivers, this is the longest race in NASCAR. Let's hear you make some noise. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Are you ready to go racing here at the Coca-Cola 600? Let's go. Green flag in the air and we are racing.
How about that? Ross Chastain from last to first, picking up the win. Numbers down there. There's Big Mike Roberts and Ken Pazenga, Matt Simmons, Shane Wilson, and Brooke Davenport down there celebrating. Phil Surgeon, the crew chief, Brandon McReynolds atop the building here with the spotting duties. And here is your champion, Charlotte Motor Speedway, your Coca-Cola 600 winner. How about it for Ross Chastain? Chastain going up and here he comes. Let's make some noise for your Coca-Cola 600 winner, Ross Chastain. Watching Speedway TV while we're watching Ross Chastain celebrate what got away for William Byron. Man, oh man, to have a car that led so many laps, but in the waning laps with Ross Chastain, those of you on the infield over on the backstretch, there's your champion as he rolls by all the way around the racetrack.
From last to first.
Over the last 6 races, Ross Chastain's finishing position has been an average of nearly 18 better than his starting spot. He blew that 18 spot average because it's a 40. I put a 40 up. Started 40th and finished first. His average starting position Finishing position has been just under 18 better with the finish. Here it comes again, now the smoke show. The smoke show from Ross Chastain.
Speedway in a Legends car. All the way he is. It's a victory of a lifetime.
Someone go grab the melon out of the transporter. We got some celebrating to do on the front stretch. He's doing donuts right now. No melon. It's all donuts down there. Right now from Ross Chastain as he brings that car right out to the start-finish line. And there he is, coming to a stop. Bringing that car in, taking off some of the safety gear. The steering wheel comes off. The helmet coming off as he goes up top. Charlotte Motor Speedway, your Coca-Cola 600 winner. There he is. There is Ross Chastain.
They got the watermelon. Here it comes, Charlotte.
Ross Chastain going to get the safety gear off.
Marty, I'm going to soak this in.
You should.
Did I? Yes. When I left the shop last night, I went over, sat in this car for the first time. It was about 10 o'clock when I left. They worked till 2:30. They were back at 5:30 this morning. Most of them drive 30, 45 minutes home. A little shower, I think. I don't even know if they slept back there at 5:30 to get this thing ready. And that's the dedication it takes from Trackhouse. There was people there that had their Saturdays off yesterday, and they came in. And for this jockey Chevy and the McRae family to carry them.
You got his picture.
He was riding with me, Mr. McRae. His family's here with Allie and mom and sister and brother. That's what this weekend's all about, is to think about and remember the ones that sacrificed so much for us. Al Neese, my truck team owner, Marine veteran, so happy to drive for him. Thought we were going to get one on Friday night, but for tonight, Trackhouse, Team Chevy, Busch Light, the Moose, Acceptance Insurance, Wendy's. I gotta look, it's been so long, I feel like. The McRae family told me to be a sponge. That was something that their dad told them a lot, and I gotta tell you, I didn't feel much like a sponge tonight. I was rattling around out there, but to drive on that final run in the World 600 and past two cars that have been way better all night. Phil Surgeon wanted me to pit 2 laps earlier. I went 2 laps longer just out of a little bit of confusion, and man, that paid off at the end. These Goodyear Eagles held on longer because they were a little bit fresher, and holy cow, we just won the World 600!
Walk me through the highs and lows of the weekend, Ross, because you were in the turn 3 and 4 wall in the middle of practice, and then somehow you wind up in victory lane. How did you, first of all, get through that moment Saturday and then pull off the final pass on William Byron tonight?
Well, how did I do that? My team built me another car. For about an hour and a half, we thought we were going to have to fix the primary, and that would have been fine. And then NASCAR said, no, there's something bent too much, so go build another one, and we did. That's how we did that. How we drove through the field tonight was just stayed in it. I didn't get too happy when I was passing cars. I didn't get too sad when we caught that first green flag cycle on the wrong side of it. So with the goal of eating one of these Inzazat and Florida watermelons, this thing's fresh from Florida. It just came up from our family farm this week. Last week, I guess, we came up, and man, for the Florida watermelon industry, that's your watermelons you're getting right now, so you all better go buy a dang watermelon to celebrate. I want to see videos of smashed watermelons. Flood the socials. I want to see it. Florida watermelons are in season, and but I passed them because my team went and built me a car, and they were there all night, Marty.
What a statement win for Trackhouse Racing and Ross Chastain. His first ever crown jewel victory. He gets it in the Coca-Cola 600, Trevor.